Okay, the next 3 backgrounds are all going to be experiments. They may work, they may not. I don't have a clue. Everyone's been playing with their inks and alcohol to make little circles. And most people have been doing it on photo paper. Well, I don't have any photo paper. And I'm homesick, and I don't want to buy anything, and I don't want to leave my house. So I kind of watched a bunch of them, and it seemed like the biggest thing was you needed the ink not to immediately soak into your paper. So my preference for this would be to use clear gesso. Again, I don't have clear gesso, but what I did have was matte medium. So what I did, and I don't know if you can see it, is I just took a credit card and scraped matte medium real thin across this to slow up the ink saturating the paper. And we're just going to see if it works. It may work, it may not. But I've got a couple other things I'm going to try the same thing with, seeing if matte medium on the page helps. So we're going to start with, this is red. And so you just do drops. Okay. And then you take your pipette and your alcohol, and this is 91%. And that's probably in the way of you actually seeing. Let's see what happens. Oop, that one didn't go in the middle. Okay, I think it's working. They're not really making circles so much. Let's see, that was red. This is magenta, so let's just keep going. And I'm not going to film me doing the whole thing because I want to let it dry between colors. So, I'll do a couple of these, and then if you want to see how it turns out, you can go to my Facebook art page, and I'll put the link in the description. And you can see what the finished product looked like. But I call it a success. You can put in the comments whether you think it is or not. Especially the people that have done this with the right kind of paper. You know, you can say, hey, I think it works just as good, or I don't think it works anywhere near as good. That's blue, green, I want to wait on those. Yellow, I can go in and do. Alright, so we'll do yellow, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll keep going. But I'll do that off camera, and like I said, I will just post the finished project to my Facebook page. But I'm going to call it at least a partial success. They're not really circles. And maybe, oopsie, I'm just slinging this stuff now. Maybe it's because it's really hard to get these like centered. So it may be that I'm not centering them enough for them to be. Also, my paper, because I put the matte medium on it, my paper edges are rolling up. See, some of these are circles. So I think when I get it really in the center, it circles. So yeah, we're going to call this a success. I'll finish it, and if you want to see the finished project, because I'm going to stop now and let it dry, and then I'll come back and add my blues and greens, and then I'll let it dry, and then I may add more of each. But I'm going to let it dry between each color family so I don't end up with mud. But if you want to see the finished product, I'll put the link to my Facebook art page in the comments, and you can go check it out. Thanks, guys. Bye.